What's the deal, gang? What up? Yo, I'm watching Oakland, Kentucky, and it's March Madness. It's been a wild day. I'm sicker than your average, but I'm still here, and we are gonna trade. Except right now we're kind of ranging. How's everybody doing? Should I give me a heart attack? Yes. That's the goal. When I show up, I'm like, yo, honestly, I really hope Disturbed's on here. If Disturbed's not on here, it's not even worth it. I'm not even gonna do the intro if Disturbed's not on here. Oh, it tastes good. That's indica. I'm gonna pass out. Chat, yesterday after the stream, I wasn't playing. I took that Mucinex nighttime crazy shit medicine, and I turned on Shogun, and I think I got to like the 8th minute, and I was drowsy as hell. I just passed out. Then I woke up, and it's like the 30th minute. I'm like, all right, I ain't watched none of this shit. I'm going to bed. Night time. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to drink my tea. Speaking about that tea, I'd like some tea right near. Right near. Yo, March Madness has been crazy. I don't even know which game to watch. I've been rooting for the underdogs all day. But it's hard to root for South Dakota State when they don't score a point for 5 minutes. But I am rooting for Oakland at the moment. Damn. This shit is fucking strong.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Oh my god. Alright, let's do a little breakdown, chat. Right? Break it down. Bring it backwards. Alright, we broke it down. Perfect. Everybody like that breakdown? W breakdown in the chat. Right near. Oh. Psych. Nightbot said psych. What you cashed this morning? I had a crazy morning. I had 5 positions. Like 5 separate positions. I had to sell really early into the news candle on the 1 minute. I had to sell on the 15 minute. And I had to sell on the hourly closure with no bottom wick that we had. Somewhere over here. Yeah, right there. I took it right off the rip. This was 50 pips. Well, I closed at 50. And then I had to sell. And they were all separate positions. Like I would close them out and like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, 30 minutes later, I would have another one. And my last position was off the 5, I think. Or off the 30. It was off the flip here. It was a 15 flip. Hold on. Yep, right here. Right here. The 30 flip. 15. No, hold on. Let me look at the price. right here. This flip. It's been a long day. Like, I've been feeling like shit, and I kind of haven't done anything all day except enjoy March Madness. This has been a perfect day for it because they've had games running all day, all night. Give me a second, chat. Hold on. Sorry, gang. So, yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was right here. And now I'm back. So let's do a little breakdown. Oh, Eddie, what's the deal? Welcome to the Zooms, my man. So, daily close bearish. Chat, did we not speak about this last night for Asian session? Like, we called the shit out of today's movement. Everything today. Last night, over here, right, when we had the sells, we said, oh, right here, it might not be it, because right here, somewhere we had sells last night, I think. Yep, right there, 8 p.m. Because it probably needs to come back, retest, and for New York, you'll probably have the drive. London will retest, New York, you have the drive, and you'll retest previous all-time highs, which was this area, but it went even further than that. And it did everything we talked about yesterday to the T. I mean, like, this would be crazy if we were actual robots and could stay up all 3 sessions and always be on here. Like, it's not healthy, nor do you end up making high quality decisions after a little while, right? You need a big break after this. You need to diffuse. And it's just, oh man, if you can be patient, the market will reward you. Okay, so the daily closed bearish back in range below this little area. It's highly likely it's going to fill majority or most or all of this wick, but to fill all this wick, it probably needs to grab a steeper top wick. Either way, I would want to look for sells because whether we go up or down, we're going to have to come back down here and grab some orders based on the daily closure. Which, like, honestly, it wouldn't hurt. Like, if you don't really care for sitting at the charts, and you can just take a sell here off the rip, because eventually it'll come down 10, 15 pips here. You're just gonna have to sit here, wait, not watch the charts. But if you want to do that, you can kind of do that here today, right? There's just a high chance it makes a steeper top wick, and you sit here through that drawdown. But eventually, it will come down there, whether like tonight or for London or New York, it'll get there eventually. I mean, not to the bottom here, not to 68, but for your 10 pips, it will. Yeah, so we closed bullish on the 4-hour, right? But not really at a support, and we bounced off a resistance here. Let's see what the price is bouncing off of. I think it looks better on the 30 here. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Doo-doo-doo. And wait, where did this tap? This level might actually be here. I'll see. Yeah, see, it's a bit lower in the 15. This might be it actually. But if we were to do this, then we're kind of holding support, aren't we? Okay, so this is what it looks like for me. This is the smaller time frame. You see this, and I see a resistance, and I see the support, right? It's not like one of the levels doesn't exist. They both exist, right? So let's pay attention to them. Both. I think it'll be really tough in this little area. Let's get out of this little range, and it's not that little. This is fucking 30 pips. This is like, we typically be looking at this like this, right? But it's just the way the market's moved. It's better to put things in perspective and see everything, right? Be able to pick apart everything here. Yeah, I think if we can establish this support here, break above 2183, or we'd need to break below 2180.89. So break on the 5 here. Make it a little simpler, and those will be the smaller time frame areas. I think we're gonna have to come down here and grab some orders before the eventual drive back up for the range, for the session. But we'll also have to, that drive back up is most likely a top wick for us to come down later on in the day. So it's possible that you'll see, right? You see price do something like this, come up, right? Range at this area. Right. Break above. You might see something like this. This would give the daily. So it'd come up to this resistance on the higher time frame. It'd create, right? It would retest the high, and then it would give the chance for the daily to come down and fill the range. But all of this would take, right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So maybe by New York session tomorrow you're going to see this drive down, and this will be pullback, will be Asian and London. This is how I see the market playing out right now. Basic term, doesn't have to print exactly, but that's the overall price points that you should be able to tap. Let's see. Either way, if we are to come up, right, because it feels like we're holding support here. What do we have? All right, we had the hourly closure. That sucks, right? The hourly's closed with no top wick here. It's a little difficult here. The thing is, we've made a nice bottom wick here to come up. This is a solid, and this is back above range. How much room do we have here? 8, 10. Not bad. Session just open, right? I'd really much rather be in sells today, but let's see how this 5 closes here in 1 minute. I mean, mean, this looks pretty solid to come up. I don't like this 5 pip range on the 5. Right at 5, we can reject, come down. Let's just see. Let's see. Yeah, and it retested here, right, multiple times. Alright, so the 5 ended up closing bearish there. Okay. Let's see. We would have to, for us to get any buys, right? Because now we have a top wick here, right? The previous 5 didn't have a top wick here. This is good that we opened. First thing we did was open up bearish. It's the new hourly. So here's what I'll say. If we can re-break the current hourly low and then re-break the high, well, we'll have a sell stop once we re-break the current hourly low at the break of the highs. So at that point, I think we're going to come up about 9 pips. No, about 8 pips. Yeah, you know what? Scratch that idea. It's not enough range. We're gonna need to grab the previous support here. Where's the previous support? Gotta drop down time frames to actually see one here. Right, most recent one doesn't really exist. So yeah, probably right here. 2179.64. If we can get a bottom wick to there and a bullish flip, I mean, I don't know if we'll stay above here, but the hourly just opened and we're coming down here, right? And we're about to break, well, we're halfway down the candle. But if this candle was able to drive down here and tap 2179, right? .7 and then flip bullish, we're going to take the flip back into range. Okay? We're going to look for at least these highs and maybe some more action up about 45, 50 more pips up after that. But you really want to come down, break that low, and get down to the support. It's just, it looks like a lot to actually happen, but this is a lot to ask for. But if it can happen, then we'll be part of it. But it's quite a bit to ask for. The good thing is we're moving straight down here off the open, right? So the hourly opened and we're moving straight down, and we've created a top wick. Once we tap a support and re-break that high, you should be pretty confident that that's your, you know, that's your drive, that's your position. But this is a good thing that the first thing it's doing is breaking the lows. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hot like fire. Hot like fire. Hot like you, woman. Thank you. Oh, why we got 2 of these? A 1 of them and a 2 of them. Took a big loss there. What happened? Talk to me. Somebody went around you on the highway and you couldn't catch up? That's why you're here trading. Better car, more horsepower. You know, everybody has their why. What's your why? Chat, follow me on IG for more financial advice. You know what I mean? Or relationship advice, or prayer service, or your, you know, your clippage complaints. Whatever you need. Yeah, but go follow the IG and drop a like here and sub to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Why the fuck have you not done so yet? Hey, Joey. Hey, how you doing? Hey, miss ya. Miss you too. I don't know you, but I miss you. I miss everybody from this chat. Like, once the stream ends, I schedule the next one. Well, that's just because I have to, but like, and I reminisce about the previous stream that happened. That's a damn lie. I just look forward to the next stream. You do psychic readings? I fucking look like I work with Miss Cleo? No. Miss Cleo comes up at least once a year in these streams, right? At least once a year somebody asks about psychic readings. Or talks about being a psychic. Call me now. For your free reading. Call me now. Yeah, dirty boy. Call me. Oh, shit. Is the spread crazy or just me? How do you know it's not both? Alright, this 15 doing something I didn't want it to do. It's flipping bullish. It just did, right? But I can't take a position here yet. Because this 5 is just coming up for no reason. It's not rejecting off anything. There's no support here. So maybe a 15 closure. This will be the first 15 of our session. And then maybe another bottom wick. That's too hot. That's gonna burn my taste buds. I can't drink that. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Oh, there it goes. It popped, right? Yeah, it did. I mean, there it goes. It went 4 pips. There it goes. 4 pips. Massive. Massive. I mean, yeah, this is nice. This was a massive 4 pips. Let's wait for this 15. It's looking good. Looking like it should come up to the top of the range. Baked eating pizza just here for the vibes. Yes, sir. There she goes again. No, this is the first time she's going. But, you know, to be honest with you, honestly, there's probably a better move around the corner. Just as I say that, this shit just pumps 4,000 pips straight up. Come on. Hit me. Come on. Bring it on. Yo, this shit is hitting. This shit got the whole alphabet in it. Damn. Wow, would I be happy if we can flip bearish on this hourly candle and re-break the 4-hour low. Our range increases substantially. Significantly. Have you considered incorporating fundamental analysis into your strategy, given that you primarily rely on technical analysis? There are things in the works. I mean, I pay attention to the fundamentals. I don't disregard them at all, like completely. Just really good at technical analysis. You know what I mean? And what I already know about fundamentals, like it helps. But yeah, of course, I love learning. I always want to learn more and more. Shit, educate me. Let me know. Friday Eve mode, yeah. Wow. I mean, that was a solid position. I don't know. Didn't look right on every time frame. Just didn't look like right on the 5, but the 15, the 30, the 1, that was pretty much eat. Right, so you could have probably called data support. Okay, so remember the little area we drew out earlier in the stream here. Our next closure is the 30 closure, and that's in 12 minutes. Very important here, because this can break the highs, look like it's going up, and fake out and just flatten and just, you know, drive straight down to hell. It can do that. So it's very important for you to make sure on the next 30, if you get a top wick on this one, wherever this decides to pull up and slow down, very key to come back down and retest area below 83.165. Ideally, any support below there starting with 82.2 all the way down to 80.8. You're going to need the candle to retest these areas and come back and close above. Even if they don't drive, just even if they close bearish, just close above. Until then, it's like this is what this can still come back and close below and drive heavy down here. Right, until this 4 hours closes, this can still drive heavy because you had a 4-hour closure, previous 4-hour below resistance, so you can drive down to start filling this wick, this red wick here. There's a lot of time here, 40 minutes. But if it starts closing above here, once we retest these areas and start flipping bullish again, that's our positions. Looks you drink gin and juice. No, but I'll put some out for my dead homies. I am not much of a drinker. I'm a little drinker. I'm a big smoker, but I'm a little drinker. Anyway, so let's just be patient. Wait for this, most likely the 30 to close. See if we can close above or below here, and we'll have more data available at our disposal to make a higher quality decision. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Where's that from? That part. Is this? What is it? What did he say? These are all. We have. Did he say? He said we have any other bad options? He was like, the guy was like, no, these are the best bad options we have, or something like that. That was really funny. Chat right now. This is the best bad option. It was like, do we have any other options? Do we have any other bad options? Nope, these are the best bad options we have. I can't breathe. My nose is stuffed. You are using, can you say? Absolutely fucking not. Okay. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna get an Afrin or something. I can't breathe, chat. Or I could just blow my nose. That was so much better. What's the worst good option I have? Wait. Damn. Shit, push it. Never came back, never retraced, nothing. No trade. We didn't. I didn't get in. We looked at it. We saw it. We recognized it. It's just I didn't get in because of the 5 levels here, and we're right into session open. This is solid though, right? Came up. Oh, types. Solid. Tapped our level on the dot too. But I think the 4-hour should give us a lot more info. And there are resistances in these areas where we're tapping right now that the market can just come straight down. That's why I don't expect a drive to completely fill the range. It can, but I don't expect it based on the levels here to the left. It's tough because I'm talking and I gotta breathe through my mouth. just went to like Truly or something. Uh-oh. How can I help you, X12? What you eating? Pancakes?
A long stick.
Oh, the pretzel sticks? Enjoy. Have fun. Love you. Close the door, please.
I love you.
Audio is low because I moved the mic. Is your son's name Wix12? I don't have a son. I got 3 daughters though. Uh-oh. Wix11. How can I help you? What happened? Oh, I know. That's a cuticle. You gotta ask mom. She's got all the tools to help you clear that. Tell her, and she'll cut. She won't cut it. She'll polish it with like cotton candy or something. No, it's a cotton candy for your nail. It doesn't hurt. No, it's not the one you eat. It's a cotton candy thing for your nail. Just why is it called cotton candy? So you're not scared of it. So you don't have to be scared of it and enjoy it. Because can you be scared of anything called cotton candy? No, right? Like that's not scary. So go let her do the cotton candy for you. Yeah, but it's not. You're not gonna eat. Go. All right, I gotta work. Do me a favor, please. Lock the door. Thank you. Or we don't have to set the mute. They're coming here. They're taking turns. One came here, then the other one came here. Sure, people understand if you didn't feel like you could make it through the live feed. No. I'm here. I'm trading, so you're trading with me. You're gonna get some snot in your stream, but so you're gonna get a lot of sniffles, but we trading. The 30 is closing in 2 minutes here, 2.5 minutes. Just checking in while on vacation. What? You on vacation and you taking us? Stay safe, my brother. I don't know what troncones is, but it don't sound like a part of Mexico where people go to vacay. I never heard of it. Right? It's not like Tulum or so. Make sure you keep your cojones when you come back from troncones. Okay, we're getting the top wick here. Can we get a bottom wick on the next candle? Fantastic north of Ixtapa. I have no idea where that is. I don't know where Ixtapa or Troncones is. What do you think if it will touch 2250? What do you mean? Right now? You wild, boy. Really? 2250 right now? Man. This
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Right now? I'm just trying to get to 21.85, dog. Let me live. All right. Let's see. 30's got a top wick. Can we get a bottom wick? 21.83 sounds nice. Well, almost. We got 6 seconds to go. How's the 5 looking here? Okay. This is nice, but I need a button wick. Some bottom wickage, please. If it rejects here, I don't think I'll be in it. I think I'll have to wait then for the hourly and the 4 hour if it just comes up here. So what is it bouncing off of? The 5 minute? Not even. It's got to be a 1 minute level there. It's going to need to come down steeper. So ideally, yeah, ideally I want to see 83. There might just be too much bullish momentum. I just don't want to flip bullish here and then just for a split second and drive back bearish. And what's going to confirm that for me in a much better way is a steeper bottom wick to the support, because I don't know what we're bouncing off of here. Yeah, there's a 5 minute level right there. I won't care. I'll disregard it if we get a steep wick. I can't disregard this level here. You see it across here? Where's this wick? It came down right here, right to the same spot as that previous one. Actually, that's interesting. That is interesting. It's interesting because this wick has created technically the same, it's tapped the same price points. Maybe it didn't actually print the candles, but it's tapped this price area that runs across the board. So once you reject it at 2184.4, you came down and you tapped and found the support at 2183.73. Right here in this area. You reject it, then you found a support here right where it tapped, and then it drove up, right? But right after it did that, so that would make sense. Maybe a rebreak of the high, I don't know. Yeah, I think it makes sense. How much to the next resistance here? About 14. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking maybe a rebreak of the high here of the previous candle, previous 30 high. Yeah, how much was this? Chat, I'm really thinking about a buy above here, but this fucking 4 hour. 4 hour would need to leave a top wick. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna take a buy once it breaks the highs here, like right now. Just took a buy on the break of the high. I'm just all the things that you'd want to see are lining up. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was just a 5? Okay, so that was a 5 closure with no top wick. Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna leave it open because the 15 and the 30 have a bottom wick and they broke the high, so I'm gonna expect it to come up. I think our advantage point here . 86.02. How much would that be? It'd be roughly 13 pips. Yeah, so I think at 86.02, I will go break even. I don't know if I'll close, but at 86.02, well, that's basically 86 flat, right? About 6-7 more pips. It's going to be 13 pips, and I think I'll close half at that point. I needed to, I can't, I had to check this. I think the 4 hour can still pull back here, but it looked solid on every other time frame. But we'll see. Can we get 3 more pips? I'm running at about 10 pips here, chat. I didn't close anything. Alright, you know what? At these 11 pips, I'm gonna close half my position here. At 12, 11. This is house money at this point. Yeah, it came out to 10.8 pips. It was less than I thought, because by the time I closed it kind of pulled back. So 11 pip, 10.8, I'm rounding it off to 11. But then 11 is basically 15, right? So it's like basically 20 pips. Watch, the trolls are gonna use that against us. Can we get a fucking runner here? As we chat, at the very least, you should be break even. Alright. If this doesn't pop, we're coming back down for the 4 hour for a bottom wick. But it basically filled. We wanted 86, 80, right? 86.2 as our advantage. 86.02 was advantage point. It tapped 86.12. So you'd really want it to pop now, because otherwise it's coming back for a bottom wick, and then we might have, I don't know, we'll look, maybe we'll have more positions on the next 4 hour if it does that. You want to finish the range up, right? Got 25 pips, good shit. Yeah, it's been a great day. It's been a lot of wins. They haven't been massive. Well, I had one 50 pip win this morning, and I had a 22 pip win. Everything else has been kind of like 10, 12 pips. What made you think to close that? We tapped our advantage point, so I closed half, and the rest is a runner. Win number 102? That's right. Yes, sir. So get the stream record. W Worldwide Wix in the mix. Oh, we're about to get taken out. Really close. Oh, fuck you. I'm out. I'm out, chat. Congrats. I don't know why I say fuck you for. What you say fuck me for? Congrats, everybody. We got a W. Yeah. Don't be an asshole and let a profitable position come back against you. Right? So, 4 hour is key. We're scalping here, right? The whole point. Grab your little bits and pieces and be on your merry way. So 4 hour close, key. Ideally, we open up with a bottom wick here on the next 4 hour, but there's a high chance that it won't flip. There's a high chance it won't flip for a while if we come down with that bottom wick. Because it's tapped into this resistance area here on the 4 hour. And you could see a couple of hours, you could see a half hour, you know, because this could flip, I think, before the 4 hour. We got another 20 minutes. On this 15, it's possible if it doesn't come up. And if that happens, you got another hour or two coming back down in range, finding support, and then finally driving later on at night. Maybe for London. But if it does flip early during our session after creating a bottom wick, then we'll be in it. Right? What I wanted to say is it's hard to take a bottom wick here because you're going to create, you're opening yourself up to risk, and you're going to sit here for a while. There's a chance you're going to sit here for a while, even if you're going to manage it correctly and through pineapples, all that. But if you get that flip here, once it taps a support and a break of the highs, you're good to go. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Anyway, because look, we've just rejected. We've attempted to drive and rejected. So now we most likely need to come down to a support. Find a support, establish it, or bounce off of one that has a large number of orders sitting there in order to continue. Anyway, if you enjoyed that trade, drop a like, sub to the channel, and follow the IG. Isn't best to start with FTMO account to make decent profits if I pass the phase? Isn't best to start with FTMO account to make decent profit if I pass the phase? I don't. Isn't best to start with FTMO account to make decent profit if I pass the phase? You know, it's like I used to smoke before English class in college, and this was my issue. I would smoke and I would show up to class and I'd be doing great and everything, but like when I was there high, I would read that question like I'd read the assignment first sentence over and over and over and over until there was like 10 minutes left in the class, and I'd be like, all right, fuck, snap out of it, Wix. So I feel with that question. When I say follow the IG, I don't mean Instagram. I mean follow your intuition and goals, all right, that you've set for yourself. So whatever, you know, shit. I don't know about that. That's odd, bro. I have the same. Need to read it again and again. I thought I was the only one. Mama told me I was special. Alright, so there we go. It is coming down. So downtown, baby, yo street in a Range Rover. Shimmy, shimmy, Coco, what? Just felt right saying it, true. You late. Wix, do you gonna come with Dombo to London? Yes, but it depends exactly what weekend. As of now, yes, but I'm not exactly sure. I should be there. I'm a fucking... I'm gonna be there. You heard London, ain't it? Yeah, but like I'm thinking of like doing a Euro trip. Damn, you guys would miss me. Damn, I would miss you guys. I don't know if I want to do a Euro trip. I'm gonna need to reach out to everybody here and see where you guys are all around the world and where I'm able to get bud and where I'm not, so I could build my itinerary and my trip around the places where I can show up and have weed to smoke. Because if I can't smoke there, I ain't showing up. Amsterdam, Morocco, all right. North Korea.
How about no?
Albania for sure covered. All right. Albania is crazy. I had Albanian friends growing up, and those were the wildest motherfuckers I knew. They didn't give up, but they were always crazy. They was always speaking on some crazy shit. I'm scared of going to Albania. They're wild. It's like they're naturally wild. £10 a week for $25 in Jamaica. You see, like Jamaica, I would go to. I've never been to Jamaica. I gotta go. Wix takes sells. Right after you, my man. I gotta see you do it. Fuck it. Just do it and send me a screenshot later. I don't even care how it goes. Portugal? I'll fuck around with Portugal. I'll fuck around and end up in Portugal drunk. And I don't even drink. Gotcha in the Detroit hood if you happen to make the... Oh, for sure. What am I? I'm just gonna pull out my YouTube and be like, yo, don't worry, I'm good. I know Bob. Bob trading? You guys don't know him? No? Fuck. Here, take the phone. Yeah, hold on, don't hit me. I'm gonna show you my credentials. I'm good in the hood. I check in with the big dogs. True. He don't give a fuck if I show up. He'll be like, Wix, who? I don't know him. Shit. Yeah, I can't run that MT5. You can't do shit with that. I keep a burner demo MT5 account just in case for these situations. You guys should keep a couple of burner MT5 accounts, like demo MT5s. Burner demo MT5 is wild. But it's a good idea, right? Imagine, like, you get held up. Like, give me your fucking password and all that shit. Like, hell, here you go. Matter of fact, keep the phone. Squirrel somewhere in my pineapple tree. Why you deposit exactly 50K every week? Is there no possibility to have your signals in the same group from down low because that's much easier to follow the trades? No. Impossible. Wow, what's our rejection here? Like, do you think it's just gonna come down after this rejection? This is how much time we have. Yeah, we got some time here for the 4-hour close. I want to take this. I'm so tempted, but here's the thing. There's 7 minutes left in the 4-hour, and this has a high chance to run up, but the 4-hour needs to leave a top wick for us to trade. So I would want a retracement here in order to take a better entry on the 4-hour. But if that doesn't happen, right, they could just run up. And the reason I'm not like so urgent about it is we already took a trade. But I think a better entry would be the 4-hour, because it literally will give you a better price point to enter at if it can pull back and create that wick. There's another 5 minutes left though, so I don't know, right? This might come up and not give you this top wick. Yeah, it just rebroke here too, right? The 15 flipped. And if you get one of those candles that, you know, candle. Once it flips, you're gonna head straight down on the 4 hour. I don't know. I'm kind of, my hand is tied here. But it can push, right? It can get to the resistance last few minutes. This shit's 25 pips here. It can have that. It can definitely have that push. This is one of those times where I'm just gonna be okay with not being in it. Right? You get this little 5-minute bottom wick and straight up. But like, you gotta be okay with certain things that you're expecting to happen, but not take them because the probability is not as high as your typical position. It's kind of like settling, right? I found an order block. Well, is it yours? If not, give it back. If it's yours, keep it. Where'd you find it? I don't know. Let me flip the tape before this candle flips. Yay, I win. I did it first. Did it flip yet? No, it did not. But it should. And it will. 4 minutes on the hourly closure. Oh, yeah. Bring it on. You're missing an order block? Yo, can you give Ryan his order block back? See, we know it's not yours because you said you found it, and Ryan's missing one. Give Ryan back his order block. Where do you think this is going? The conversation or the order block? I think Ryan has a good chance of getting the order block back. South of Portugal, best vacation ever. I'll announce it if I'm going, and whoever's local is gonna have to show me a good time. The price action, goddammit. Pay attention. This is perfect. Retest previous resistance, becomes support, pullback. Yes, maybe, possibly, but then why are we gonna close bearish here on the 15 after attempting to break the highs? We've held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight candles, have tapped this area and closed below. Right, so, oh, see, that's what it is. There's a level right there that we kind of missed. Durr. Message. All right. Two minutes to close above or below this area. Back cool. Balls up with it. I don't know if I'm doing that with you, bro. We could go ice skate a little. That's about it. Europe is shite, says someone with Liverpool in their name. I thought you were like Irish or something. Europe is shite. Ah. Where's me Guinness? Watching YouTube videos or just trying to figure this shit out. Well, it would be a lot easier if I wasn't just, you know, yapping all this time, right? It would be so much better if we were just discussing charts, right? Wrong. This is way better than just discussing charts because a lot of times there's just nothing we can do except take our attention away from being impulsive. Wix 9 yapping, yes sir. The yapping session. Yappen. The yappen session. Yep. Have a yappuccino. Go for a drive in your Porsche. I don't know. 2185, 2195 area of rejection based on Fibonacci. Ah. Yeah. It's a good brand. It's a good brand. Really? Well, I see your Fibonacci and raise you a 2180 to a 2183 based on my fucking protractor that I have over here. Where are you at, protractor? Come on, don't let me down. That fucker's not here. Thumbnail so lit. Yep, that's my manager. His name is ChatGPT. Who's better, C-Trader or Dick's Trades? No clue. There's never been an Asian streamer have more viewers than you. It's funny, and your trades be hitting. Yes. Awesome. Thank you very much. 200 likes. I see 14, chat. I see 14 likes. Yep. GPT. How you think I like? This is what I do. I'd be like, yo, give me a monologue now, chat. I have a mode on it. It says Yap GPT. So I turn on Yap GPT and it just starts printing. You guys think I'm speaking? No, I'm reading right now. To be or not to be. See, the thing with that is you always have to choose one. Peep game. Let him read. Let him cook. I said let him read. Do the podcast. You're a man for the job. I mean, I gotta be invited to a podcast. I can't host a podcast. I'll run that shit into the ground. Can't give me a podcast. All right, we had a 4-hour closure. Perfect. So remember how I said you want to open up with a bottom wick, but because you closed at or because you've tapped into this resistance area, you actually closed below resistance. You might never come back and drive up. So for the case that you do, what's the advantage point here? Just to fill the wick, 10 pips flat. Yeah, you're gonna need to tap 2182, and these are situations that I used to take. Buys in. I think we were stuck in this earlier in the week or last week. I think for a private session, we took. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Very similar. We took that bottom wick and it just never came back up. It came down, came further. So eventually I think we'll have to come back up and retest some of these highs or retest the 88 areas, right? Because if you're going to come down, what do you want to form? You want to form the motion on the higher time frame. If you look at the 4-hour, you kind of have your head and shoulders printing right now, right? You have your shoulder, your head. You need the other shoulder run across here. So if you're going to come down here, you're going to need to come back up here to grab either orders or to come back up, retest the highs, right? Before rejecting. So if that's the case, you don't know how much this is going to retrace right now, but what you do know is that it's going to end up coming back up. So what you should get ready for is to find a support on the smaller time frame that can take you up there. And remember I said it's a 4-hour, so it can be way past our session. It could spend the next few hours coming down here, the next 3 hours, and then pull up heavy. Right, so you have to be ready for that. So understand, even if the support forms on a 15, it's early in the 4-hour. It forms on a 30, it's early in the 4-hour. It can break, and you have to account for that in your risk management. Will you stay when it breaks? Will you wait for it to break and then just take that chance? If it does, you'll lose, and then if you see it coming up again, then you'll re-enter. Like, what are you doing? How are you planning? What's your risk on this? How are you going to manage it? Right, but you're going to expect to, you already came down here, you're going to expect to come up and hit 88 areas at the very least, maybe even higher. Maybe you're going to come up to these areas, 2195 areas before coming down. But you're going to have to come up, and how you're going to come up is going to be based on where you find a support here. Okay? So you'll if you're in doubt, zoom out, but once you have an understanding what's going on overall, you start looking for your entries. 30-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, right? So wait for support to be established or wait for a closure above the current highs. If you don't get a clear indication, right? Because a support could form, you might not recognize it. And then just driving up, you're saying, oh, I didn't see I have any advantage here. Well, if you don't, you know you have an advantage above here. So once it's closed above and you get a retest at the lows or a retest of a previous support, then you drive up again. And that will also come with the fact that now your 4-hour has a bottom wick, and once you flip bullish here, you should drive up, right? And then once you get a closure above here and the 4-hour is now bullish, you're probably continuing to the next resistance, aka 88, right? There's room on the hourly, there's room on the 30. It's an interesting bottom wick. I think we came up and tapped the support here. The thing is, the previous 5 is closed below range, didn't it? No, it closed right at it. I will not take a flip here, but I might take something that closes above. Well, let me see. Hold on, the 4, right? And the 4-hour is still below this area. This is a resistance here. So if it breaks, great. If it doesn't, I mean, great. Also, I'm having a hard time being in a position here. I think I would need to see a closure above this area, 85.616. Yeah, if it's gonna come up here, it's how much? What's the difference here in pips? About 5 pips. Yeah, on the initial push, this is interesting. Previous 5 closed bearish. We're coming up so early into this 5. Yeah, I'd want a closure above because any moment this 5 can flip, and I'm not cool with that. This can flip bearish at any moment, right? So even understanding that it's going to have to come up here to 88 areas, I don't want it to flip and come up to 88 areas by morning time, right? Let's just get closures above. But you can have right an earlier entry here at 5 pips, or it might just push without us. And I'm content with that too. Remember, we already had a W today. This is exactly what I don't want to happen, right? This is exactly why I don't enter that position. At any moment, this candle can flip bearish. It's not meaning that it will. It could still come up close above, but at any moment, it can come down, flip bearish. There's no guarantee because of this resistance. There's no guarantee of anything actually here. This is trading. The only thing you can guarantee yourself is executing your plan. If you can guarantee yourself that, and you can depend on yourself showing up, knowing, hey, this guy right here, he's going to execute according to the plan. He's not going to deviate, right? This guy is him, right? This is him, Kardashian, right? Like he's going to fucking be automatic. Like if parameters are met. If you can guarantee yourself that, right, it should be a breeze coming to the charts. Right, let's see. Can we close above? The 5 might give us a closure here, might not. Hey, beautiful. Oh, these look. What are these? Mochi? What flavor? I don't want to try it. They're cold. They're cold. I'm sick. I want to drink hot tea, but they look great. I want you to have mine. Eat mine. Alright, I'm going to eat a mochi. That's pretty good. You want it? Okay. I don't know what flavor this is, chat. Love you too. Thank you. Red bean? Bean paste? Oh, so you're right. Red bean. Good job, Nate. You win. Nothing. But great eye. Good eye. Good eye. You can wave if you want. Of course. That's Wick's time. All three of you has been on stream tonight, you know that? Hold on, it's got a delay. It didn't see you. Right there. Hold on, you'll see it in a second. Alright, go. Or don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Driving up here. Alright. That's Wick's 10, yes. It's coming up. We need a closure above here. And then we're going to need a bottom wick to most likely tap. Yeah. 84.6 and drive up. Need a closure above. Do me a favor. Close the door, please. Thank you. I love you. Or not. Damn. How do you treat me like I'm the stepfather? That's crazy. She just walked out and slammed the door. That's not my woman, that's my daughter. Word. Treat me like the dreadheaded stepchild. It's crazy. Did you wrong? How do you and Don know each other? We shared a cell together back in the day. Back in the John. Jerry Springer? Yeah. He dead. He was like, yo. I was like, what you in here for? He's like, I'm innocent. He's like, I got this trading thing I do. I was like, what? What you talking about, Willis? He said, Don ain't touching motherfucking jail. Motherfucking, ham sandwich. How much you lost? Like 6 figures. Say nothing. You gonna eat that cornbread? Hell no, ain't nobody touching my cornbread. You crazy? How much you make now? More than I lost. My apologies if that's not a sufficient enough answer. Enough to feed the minions, yeah. Those are big expenses. That's a lot of money, man. Oh, I gotta blow my nose, chat. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I had to go audible on that one. I wasn't sure how that play was gonna work out. At the end, I blew my nose. On a serious note, Wix, your analysis is excellent. Thank you very much. I got you, man. Are we in a buy? There is no we. There's you, there's me, and there's chat. But essentially, we are not in a buy. Oh, the real Sweno is in a buy. You guys could be in a buy together. We are not in a buy at the moment. You're in a bed. You're in a bed. He's in a buy. I'm on some bud. Which slots are you using? The big ones. The big one. Which was the longest you had to wait for a trade? Weeks? A couple of weeks? 2 weeks, I think. A couple of years ago. And technically, I missed a lot of trades that I would have taken if it happened today, but it was like a lot of patience was being developed in those days. No, seriously, Wix. Which lots, bro? Nightbot. Ask Nightbot. Use 10 lots. Well, technically, it's 10 lots, but it's 2 5-lot positions. It's the easiest way to close half. How much time to get a profit? Maybe 3 years. I mean, consistent. Where my trades are winning, about 2. And then it took another year to make all my money back that I've lost in the first 2. So it took me about 3 years to get profitable, get in the green. Uh-oh, chat. The demons have come for me. Alright. Go to bed. I'll read you a bedtime horror story in a bit, alright? A little bit later. What do you want, The Conjuring? What are we reading for bed? Alright, go. Of course she's not playing on the iPad. Go watch The Addams Family or something. I don't know. What? The battery's dead? No, my phone's charging on it right now. I'm sorry. Check my battery? You're gonna tell me how to charge my phone? Oh, it's completely charged. You're right. I see. Go bring me the iPad. You're going to bed right now anyway, alright? Little monster. Go to bed. Bring me the iPad and go to bed. Scary story time. We're not. I'm not. in a position. I got it. All right, go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You've been a big help. You're a big help for that minimum size you carry. I say thank you, thank you. You're all right there. She gave me the iPad for her to charge, and she told me you gotta say thank you. I'm like, it's not for me. You gave it to me to charge it for you. I was like, she walking out the room talking about you gotta say thank you. It's like, all right, thank you. She's like, you're welcome, and slammed the door. You're not doing me a favor. I'm doing you a favor. How did this happen? Conjuring makes you crazy now. We're doing some horror stories, but you're being bed at 4 a.m. and there's just a child watching you sleep. Yes, all the time. It's the wildest shit ever. Like my Wix 10, like she's 11 now, but when she was like 8 or 9, she would walk over to me and not wake me up and wait till I wake up, so she would just stand over me. I would wake up and be like, why you gotta do this? She was like, I don't want to wake you up. I just... It would happen all the time. And she would just sit there and wait. Like, do I snore? She's like, yeah. Straighten your only income? No, I have other forms of income. It's the main form of income. I have many forms of outcome as well. You really don't have to be here. You can be with your kids. Definitely appreciate taking time. Oh yeah, I know, but they're all here. They're all going to bed. It's 9:30. Oh, today is their first day of spring break. Their spring break started, so their school is done for. Today was the last day of school, so they get to stay up later. When it's spring break, I mean, it's basically New Year's. Drive home on I-95, smoking a bowl, buddy, smoking J with me. Where are you at? You're in West Palm, Brian? Because I'm south of that, right? So we would be driving in different directions. You're too quick? In what sense? Eddie's in West Palm, yeah. Oh, Brian's in Boca? I gotta pick Brian up on the way and then we go to West Palm. No. Other way. You can come down here. Palm Coast? You wild. How many likes we got right now? Like I said, I see 14 because that was the like that I dropped. I was like number 14, and then that's where my counter stops because YouTube be glitching 2024. How many grams a week? What you talking about? Buys or sells? Neither for me just yet. Right, the 4-hour closed bullish. but you filled that wick and you're coming down. So you'd need a bearish closure, and you would need to tap, unless you close back in range here, you're going to need to tap a resistance here. You can't take any sells off the rip. You're going to have to take, grab a resistance. So 30 hasn't closed bearish yet. 15 has not closed bearish yet. The only thing that's closed bearish is 5, and even that closed with no bottom wick. The current 5 now created a bottom wick. Got 5 minutes for the 30 here. It's created a bottom wick, and it also, that's very neato here. See, it closed bullish, but it closed bullish below the most recent. So if this can tap a resistance, you're probably looking at 21.84.620, and then a bearish flip. The issue here now becomes timing, not just where you are in the markets, but like I say, when you are. And you are 4 minutes away from a 30 closure, which after it closes, you want a top wick. So if that's what you want on the 30, why would you enter right now expecting a pullback? To not miss it, well then that's not what you want on the next candle, right? And if that's not what you want on the next candle, then you're not trading the way I think, or although you're not, your thought process isn't like mine, I can't help you here. Then you're just doing your own thing. Press the button. What button? I have many buttons. This one? That button? No. This button?
Just give me the light.
Which button? Don't die, books. We need you. Come on, pre-dawn Ali. Oh, Alibaba. Yo, where my back brace at, bruh? And where's my refund for those toenail clippers? Bro, get me customer service right near. You need me, I need you. I've been looking for you. I want my back brace. I want my refund. And I want to yell at somebody from customer service. You get it next year? Yeah, whatever. Alibaba. Karen vibes. True. Oh. Hey, that penis pump. Well, that shit was a gift. I ain't order that. Yo, I need some Afrin. I can't fucking breathe right now. I'm over here. Nah, they don't want to work. They're fucking on vacation right now. Yo, my kids got me so fucking sick. I try to avoid it. I stayed in different rooms, but the thing is, when I wake up in the morning, they're all on top of me. Pump works. Asking for a friend. I don't know. Ask Alibaba. He hasn't fucking sent it to me. Yo, keeps my shit. Does that pump even work? Don't even send it to me now. Send it straight to green. Green out there like, yeah, send it to green. Actually, you know what? Just refund it to my account. Here's my Cash App. What's the reason for pullbacks? I don't know. It's the gold market. Is there immediate pullbacks? I don't know. I can't agree with that unless you're on the 1 minute. What's immediate? Just like 90% of these candles have wicks. It's just how the market works. What are wicks? Wicks are ranges. They're a good thing, my friend. Find them on the higher time frame and you'll probably see a range printed on the smaller one. You have pollen in Florida? No, we don't have any plants and weeds, and it's a desert actually. Turn that shit up. True. Let's do this, gang. Let's do the sprinkler. Thunderclap. So it's created this daily top wick, right, that we wanted, that we spoke about before. This daily flips back in range, that would be interesting, which means we would probably close below here. What do we need? That's the hourly, 30. You might have positions later on, maybe a bit after our session, maybe we'll stay on long enough. I just don't see a reason to, but like once we close below here, below 83, we might see an off the rip move down. I don't know if I'll be in it. I'm gonna see how likely it looks. If it looks highly likely to happen, I'll be in there. I think if we get a 5 closure below 83, there's a chance it just rips straight down here. But it's gonna have to clearly close below, and it's gonna have to, so you might see something. You might not get a top wick after the closure below there. You might get a top wick sometime around now or the next 5 minutes. You might see this. You might see a top, oh, whoops, wrong color. You might see top wick here, right? Come up, drive us down there, and once you get that 5 closure, it's gonna rip. So you might have a top wick here on the higher time frame before closing below, and then on the smaller time frame you'll actually close below. You might not even close below in the higher time, just drive straight through. We'll see. But you need that closure below your closure back in range. I think the better level here, I'm looking at it, is here, but I don't know actually, because no, this would make sense, right? Because even on the move up, right? Even on the move up when you had the pullback, and this is what we're doing now, right? We're kind of having a move up, and then we have a pullback. You see it closed below in that area, and then next candle filled the wick. So I think that's highly likely if you have 80 as your advantage point here, 80.8. Because once it fills the wick, there's a chance it could fill this wick and continue up. But there's a chance it keeps going, and if it keeps going, lucky you, you have some solid runners. But you got to execute on your plan, and before you do that, you got to have a plan. Capiche? All right, breaking down here. Can we get a closure on the small time frame here? Oh, the 5 just started. Yeah. We'll see. It might just drive straight through. Highly likely. I don't want to do it without a confirmation. Yeah, makes complete sense here. How about we hear you freestyle? Like, I'm not here to really entertain. Like, I entertain because, like, it's entertaining to you because I'm just a vibe in real life, right? And it's just me, so it's entertaining to you. But me personally, I'm just here to trade, right? And a lot of times it's good for you because it's entertaining, because I'm a fucking vibe. But it sounds kind of fucking rude and self-absorbed, but like just from speaking from experience. So yeah, I'm not gonna freestyle. I'm just going naturally trade. Wow, what a pull down here, straight to hell. We just spoke about this, right? How it just might just drive straight down, but that's the daily flip. Yeah, the daily's done flipped here. But we gotta wait on the smaller time frame. If this shit flips bullish now, if this fucking thing flips bullish now, got another 25 pips. This I smoke weed, I have fun, but realistically I'm about that bag. Yeah, it's true. I'm really here to trade, and people be like asking me the weirdest shit. I get it. It's entertaining, comes with the territory. I like to troll a bit sometimes too. How you anticipated that straight down instead of a top wick? It's honestly just because I've seen this before in the charts. Like, that's how the market works. I'm just like, once again, knowledge guided by experience. There's not a specific tell here. There's just an overall, like, my eyes see it. I'm sure Don's eyes see it. It's just the overall price movement and what it would do here once back in range. Typically, it's like it'll drive through here. It just market tends to act like that, and like it's a big reason why I don't sway and go to GJ if I don't see a setup or go to another pair. I get really used to looking at things even when I don't have a setup, and I see these things happen even when they're like irrelevant, but that's how opportunities then show up and these things become relevant because I notice them all the time, and that's how you get new positions, new setups added to the playbook because we're tuned in here, not on GJ, right? Looking for a move there when like looking for our setup, which could probably happen there as well. But over here, if you're always tuned in here, you're actually getting better. You're building your playbook, right? You're finding opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. Intuition from experience? No, more like knowledge guided by experience. This just typically happens. Yeah, way to manage it, Bruno. Good job. Just gonna drive, no closure, huh? This 5 minute drove straight through the range, right? We wanted a 5 closure over there. Now it gets a little tough. This range isn't as clean. on the smaller time frame, but on the higher time frame, you have a 15 closure coming up in 6 minutes. Daily's flipped, that's good, but the thing is the previous 4 hours bullish, so unless you get now at this point a 30 closure and a top wick, because now you've bounced off a support here and you're pulling back. So if you're pulling back on the smaller time frame like the 5 that just closed up, you'd expect to continue pulling back up a little bit and create a top wick. The thing is, how far would it pull back, right? Because if we can still get that entry that we wanted, except instead of the 5, we'll get it on the 30. Or we'll get it on the 15. We have 5 minutes here on the 15. If this can pull back higher, maybe around 82.4, 82.5 area, and close there, we get a top wick, 83.9. We can take sells to fill this wick down that it just created and continue our drive. But if this just comes up and flips on this 15 in the next 5 minutes, it's gonna be a little tougher. Trace taken? Yeah, that's earlier this session. Oh, runner hit B. Maybe that's what he's talking about, the runner. Give me 1 second, chat. Gotta blow my nose again. And we're back. Ta-da! You only need one good pair? I already got a good pair. I just need a girthier one. You took a barley. I'm out, Wix. Have a good rest of your stream, brother. Appreciate you coming through. CW Trades. CW Trades sounds like a Wall Street bank. CW Trades. Come to us for all your loans and deposit all your savings into our CDs. CW Bank. By CW Trades. Marry me, Wix. But where your mama at? Shit, when I say I'm done for the session, the viewers drop to like 300. When I'm actively hunting and looking for a trade, viewers are always between 600 to 900. You know what the issue is? We're getting early trades and the stream doesn't have time to run. We're just calling it earlier. So I'm just gonna not trade our... I'm just kidding. To see our fucking trade, we're taking it. Just jokes, chat. How do you pick your support and resistance levels? You see, I got this weird shit I do. It's called thinking. Like logical thinking, right? And when you look left, you logically have these areas where you can see closures and rejections, right? It's a weird fucking thing to do, but I do it. First time here? Well, then I'm sorry. But congrats, you found us. You're a winner. Glad to have you on board. Hope you stick around. Drop a like, sub to the channel, follow the IG, turn on notifications. This way you know when we're on. Hey Siri, remind me Wix9 is streaming every single weekday at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. I got you. Don't even need to thank me. Now, let's see if we can get this 15 closure here in 20 seconds and the top wick. a steepo top wick. Oh, like I'd need a top wick here to 83.6. You're such a fun and unique character, sir. Gotta love it. Yes, give me a hug. Bro, your hair is real? Nope, toupee. It's a toupee. Or a three-pay. It's a toupee and a three-pay. And a four-pay. Those NyQuils kicking in? No, I haven't taken any yet. I'm running on 2 joins. This fucking lit thing, which is an indica dominant. Some rosehip tea. And being myself. All that combines into this product. So the 15 closed here, and we're not paying attention like assholes. I need a steeper top wick, actually. Yeah, we might get it. Wait, how's this one looking? Ooh, this is interesting. 30 didn't close yet. What do we tap? Wow, I really wanted a steeper top wick, but it couldn't come down here. This because it tapped this the most recent. But the 30 never closed. So chances are you'd want a steeper top wick or you want a 30 closure. But chances, there's a high chance it comes down here as well. Yeah, did it close below that area? How much space is there? How much room is there here? 7. It's very tough here. It's a 5 level here. Because you're selling into a support and you want more room, right? Than 7 pips into a support, but it should tap it. There it goes. It gets a little difficult, chat. I want either a steeper top wick or a closure below, and it makes sense to come down here, but I just, the probability is a bit less, especially with that 5 holding support, right? You're selling into a support that's 7 pips away, not 12 or 15. So like I said, price action makes sense, but there are certain things here that are like, all right, it's not a high quality position, but it should come down here. Like I definitely agree with the price action. I would never say that's a bad sell if somebody took this. This is a good sell. Just I gotta be more principled. Gotta be more selective. Please pray for Germany that weed gets legalized on 1st of April. Well, you're approaching the prayer thing all wrong. Don't ask that it be legalized, but thank him or her, the higher power up there, for the opportunity to even have it on the ballot. And maybe it'll work out for you. Good sell here. Yeah, whoever took this, good sells. It would have been lovely. Second position here. Good sells. Makes sense. Bet that mug's empty. That shit ain't empty. It still got something in there. But it's getting close to that. I can't pour it out. I can't show you. Fuck that. but it got a little like jam on the bottom. That's the good stuff. Wow, there goes without us. Congrats. Well, we had positions earlier. Don't be upset if you didn't get in. But if you got in here on the 15, which we looked at earlier, solid push. Thank you. No worries, Gemini. Gotcha. Hourly closing in 9 minutes. If you don't fill the range, we should fill the range on the next hourly. It's a lovely bottom wick on this 4 hour too, right? If this was to fucking reject here, but the next area it can reject is 76. So if that's the next area it can reject that, I'm sorry, it can technically tap into 77 and reject. But if it doesn't get there and we pull back a little in the next 8 minutes and leave a bottom wick, we will highly likely come down. We might have actually a top wick entry on the next hour if we can leave a bottom wick here. If we close with no bottom wick, we'll call it a session. If we can leave a bottom wick here on the next hourly candle and pull up, I'll take a sell on the top wick. But we need a solid bottom wick. Solid. Hi Wix, I blow my account again. Why? Stop doing it. Oh. Gotta get sick and tired of your own shit. Yo, I forgot. I still got a full... Yo, who just won? Oakland won. Get the hell out of here. Yo, I missed the whole game. I was watching this from the beginning, and I stopped. Wow, they beat Iowa. I knew it. Wix, the broker sees my trades and pushed the price opposite me. Okay, so how much did you lose? How much did you lose, bro? You lost $4,000. So now just step outside of that situation and be objective for a little while. Just pretend you can be. Pretend your boy comes to you and says, yo, the broker stole $4,000 from me. Like they stole, like, what are you gonna tell him? You know what I'd be like? I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't steal shit. They don't need it. Where's the logic behind it? Where's the logic behind it? So you're telling me your broker got together with every other broker And they're all simultaneously working together to keep the price more or less around the same area and have it fall in line across all markets and manipulate it all at the same time just to take your $4,000. You know how much money is being traded in the market? I don't care if you do or not. I don't know. But it's a lot of money. They don't need your $4,000, dog. And if they're manipulating it, they're manipulating based on what? Like, probably the masses, right? The majority. Ah. So then there's a tell here somewhere, right? There's a weakness. Now, you know, because, right, for them to make money, they're not going to go after, like, your $4,000. They got to go after, like, millions, right? Probably. So if the game is rigged, just figure out how to, you know, bend the rules in your favor. Find weaknesses, expose them. Cheese kebab, oxtail. What are we talking about now? We got 3.5 minutes here for the hourly closure. Where's the previous resistance here? This is clean. Look, previously it came down here, just ripped. Might just do the same thing here. I don't know. That's it for you, Eddie? You out? Just smoking vibe? Oh, just, I got you. When you say we got 3 minutes, where exactly you check that in the time frame? What do you mean? It's 21:57:44. That means the hourly closes in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. There's also a countdown clock. I don't know if you can see it here, but I sure can. Right there, you see that clock right there under the price? It tells you how long till the candle closes. You can also see the time frame that I'm on, so you can see how long it would take for this time frame to close while also having the general time available to you. And then if I go to the 4 hour, you're 3 hours and 1 minute away. Capiche? Want to stick around in the stream books? Yes. Yeah, there's been 3 capiches in one stream. You guys are asking questions. This is good. I gotta work tonight. Explaining stuff. Are you coughing? No coughing on the job. Still in the trade? Thanks. Gotcha. Running now? Yeah, you guys are doing great. There's a bunch of reasons why I hesitated here. And I'm not upset I did. We had wins earlier, right? The goal is to show up here every night and really win. But this is fucking wild. Yeah, it's gonna be damn near 100 pips for this candle. That is a, yeah, it's a 100 pip candle from top to bottom. The entire range of the candle, 97 pips here. 20 seconds, chat. 20 seconds, and we're back in range. I'd like to see a top wick. I'd honestly like to see a steep top wick. We've closed below everything here. And it might run straight down, but if I see a steep top wick, I want a top wick entry. And this white line here represents the top wick I'd want to see. Probably no one get it, but this represents that wick. So, I mean, this is typically our session, but we have a chance here. Bless you. Don't get excited because there's a smaller level here on the 5 where it just might bounce off of. But if it doesn't, ooh, ooh, this is tempting. Wow. Imagine this 4-hour flips a few hours from now. A bit more? No, I'd like to come up more. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sell right here. And understand that this is happening as the candle is going up. So you can spend some time in drawdown here, but this was my position. Alright, chat. Sorry, I didn't put this on here. Alright gang, I'm gonna close half here at 13 pips. I'm gonna go break even. Let's see, maybe we can flip and get a nice runner. That would be lovely, but I'm break even now and I secured 13 pips. Unless it re-breaks the highs, but this was a solid level to reject off of. Let's see. We got like, if this actually rejects, then we have opportunity to drive down. I mean, if it actually breaks the lows. If it doesn't break the lows here, we'll come back up. But there's a reason I wanted this top wick, because it gives us an advantage point and we can secure pips while we're in an upward movement. But I'm about 9 pips in profit, 11 pips in profit here, and I'm just break even. So it's running nicely. I got a better entry than it actually says. I got like on the broker, I got like the tip of the wick, the very tip. Sniper? Yeah, it will be sniper if we're able to flip and drive to the bottom of the range. That would be lovely. To finish out the week, the Asian session, FOMC, the entire week has been fucking massive. But let's see, for now we're running at 17 at 20 pips in profit here. But we called this, right? We said if we close below there, we're looking for a top wick to this area for a reason, right? There's a resistance here on the higher time frame that if we break the smaller time frame resistance and then start flipping, it'll be key. Look at this. So the 5's closed bullish. There's a chance we can make a bottom wick here and drive back up. So if you feel like you want to manage some risk, extra risk, maybe, you know what? I'm going to close another quarter here. And at 24 pips, I'm going to take a little bit off the table. So I closed 75% here of my position, and I'm not gonna trail anything. Remember, when I do that, when I close the majority of my position, more than half, I typically bring it to even and don't trail that, and just in case it wants to run, it runs, and if not, we've secured not just 50 but the majority of the position, right? Just bring a little logic and things that make sense into your execution. Wow, I'm glad I stayed an extra 5 minutes. Yeah, it's running at around 18, 20 pips in profit, but the way the 5 closed here, it looks like it could come up here, right? But if we respect, if we make a top wick here and we don't get taken out with a BE, right? Shit, runners could be lovely. Will we survive though? Because for now,
we got a runner.
Win number 103 on the year. Congratulations, everybody. Whoever stayed late, whoever took that with us. Congrats to anybody that took that 15 earlier that ran, right? No problem. We didn't get in there. Didn't have our confirmation. We got in here. It was 23. Yep. We're fluid here. We had buys earlier, sells now. Plus 23. And a runner. To end the year, we had a lot of runners to close out 2023. We'll see how this one goes. Sorry, gang. I haven't really been paying attention to the chat. I needed to do my thing. Calm because of your analysis. Yeah. I mean, yeah, good. Stay calm. Stay stoic. Pulling up, huh? So how much did we see there, max? What did I see? So I saw, wow, I saw 42 pips, but I closed 75% at 23. But it hit 42 pips for us. Got a wick entry. Yeah, congrats everybody. Now, if you were here for both trades, you gotta drop a like. You gotta follow the IG and sub to the channel. You gotta have a shot and light one up for your boy Wix tonight. This is our last session this week, and then next week is the last week for trading for quarter one. And then quarter one is up, right? Then we're on to quarter two of the year. I don't think it was as volatile of a quarter as last year's quarter one. But you're entering into the prime, into the very peak volume time for the year, right? We're pulling back. We might get stopped at BE on this runner here. getting really close. Looking like it might re-break the high. Will we survive? Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my pips to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Alright, chat. I just got fucking taken out. So the runner has hit BE. W in the chat. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate you, brother. Le Big Spliff getting smoked tonight. Yeah, Eddie's fucking ahead of you on that one. He's got one running for the last hour, I think. He's just big chilling over there. Yeah, so it's funny because it just tapped us, right? If imagine it rejects here, but I'm cool with that. We got two positions. We got some security. Congrats, everybody. Which quarter you think has the most volume? I really think quarter 2 and quarter 4, because in December I think massive volume comes in because people have to, you know, get their books done and everything. Like the prices need to get where they're going. I don't know. I feel like the whole world is trying to get to a certain price point. It's like the psyche, the overall collective psyche. So that's where I see things go. I think quarter 4 to close out the year and quarter 2, we're all like mid-year volume where everyone's doing business right now, right before summer. So, and I also, it reflects, right? Because I can see the last few years of trades and when my biggest trades were and when we